Hello everyone and welcome to level 5. I hope this all 4 levels have been really interesting for you and you must have been learning a lot. So let's move on to the next level, which is level 5, and this is all about different platforms. You know, there are social media channels, and every social media channel has some different kinds of algorithms. And again, when it comes to graphical and video representations on the social media, again they have different shapes and sizes to be taken care of. So today we are going to talk about all those. So let me again, as usual, I'll be sharing my screen and telling you what all things we need to do and how you're going to move ahead. So this is level 5, and this level 5 is all about platforms, right? So platform is like, I'll just name a few. You are definitely in the digital era, and you know social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Quora, Snapchat, LinkedIn. There are many more like this, and primarily these are the things which we are using in India. So let's talk about in detail about it. So we have broken down the details in every bits and pieces to make it easier for you. So the agenda for the day is to know about the digital video and graphics, as well as the visuals and the tutorial for a tool called Canva. Now, as usual, we start with an affirmation, and this affirmation says that I think out of the box and color outside of the lines. So as I said, there is no limitation to your imagination, creativity when it comes to graphic and video designing and editing. Correct? So the content, the graphic, the tools, there's so many features one particular tool is providing you to do lots of creativity all across. So you have to think that you have to think and you have to do anything which comes to your mind. Just it should make sense with the pointers which I've already given you. So think out of the box, color out of the lines, do whatever you want. Just make it perfect for your customers. Moving ahead. So the digital platforms. So as I said, there are multiple platforms digitally available nowadays. So on these platforms, we have a different set of styles for different kinds of post or graphic or content in different forms. So let's see what are all those. So when I talk about Facebook, let's start, because that is the one platform which has the maximum number of registrations all across the globe. So now Facebook, you can have either a graphical content or a video content. So what are platforms? What all sections do Facebook has provided? Number 1 is the post, story, reel and live. So if you are creating a graphic on a Facebook for a Facebook post, the size should be 1200 by 630 pixels. Now how you're going to find these pixels? If you're using the tool called Canva, you can go and select either a Facebook post. It will take automatically the size, or you can go to the custom sizing and you can put this particular size so that it perfectly fits that particular platform, right? And when you are creating a post, the characters should be limited to this many characters. Reason being, if you go beyond this, maybe the text size becomes too small or something like that. So you have to limit yourself as well as this, correct? Similarly, if you are creating a story on Facebook, the size of the story should be 1080 into 1920 pixel, and the length should not be more than 20 seconds. So this would be definitely a video, correct? Now, if you are creating a Facebook reel, the length of the reel is maximum till 60 seconds, and the size which is optimized for Facebook is again 1080 by 1920 pixels. And if you are going to do live, then it is 183 by 183, and the maximum length of a live is 8 hours, which is huge. You can start doing from 2 minutes to 5 minutes to 15, 30, 40, whatever time it suits you, right? So this is the platform which is giving you the maximum number of registrants available on the worldwide platform, and you can create this kind of a video and graphics with these sizes, correct? So be specific on the sizes. If you go smaller or bigger than these sizes, maybe your element would be cut by default by the Facebook algorithm tool, correct? So limit yourself, you are doing this. These are some of the examples for our own Facebook things. You can see how we have created. You can see nothing is hidden or nothing is improper. Everything is very clear, and that is what you need to do. Now let's come to the next channel, which is Instagram. So again on Instagram, you could post a video or a graphic, Now Instagram gives multiple options of posting your graphical or video content in different sections. So number one is IGTV. IGTV is called Instagram television. Again, if you are putting a video, the size should be, the pixel size should be 1080x1920, and the length should be 15 minutes from mobile and 60 minutes from web. Correct? If you're creating a post, a graphical post, it is a square size which is 1080x1080 pixels, and the character should be less than 2200. Similarly, if you're creating a Insta story, again the length should not be more than 15 seconds and the size of that video should be 1080 into 1920 pixels. Similarly, as I said, in the Facebook reel also, the maximum length of the video, the reel size was 60 seconds, and this resembles the same. It is also 1080x1920 pixels. Live again goes the same way, but the maximum duration of live on Instagram is 60 minutes. The size remains 183 into 183. And highlights are the things you can see if you have created your Instagram profile. Below your bio section, there are smaller circles. These are the highlights. If you are putting in something in that highlight, that should not be again 1080x1920 pixel, correct? And the length of the video should be 15 seconds for videos for 24 hours, correct? Similarly, so again, as I said, these are the sections which a particular platform, Instagram, is providing you to create and post your graphical and video content. Let's move to some examples again. So you can see our own Insta highlight, Insta story and everything is mentioned here, the videos as well. So you have to create similar things. Now let's go to another platform, which is LinkedIn. You know, LinkedIn is a very professional platform, and here again you will have two options, the video and the graphic styles. So if you're creating a graphical post on LinkedIn, the size is 1200x628 pixels, and if you're creating a video post, it is 1080 into 1280 pixels. If you are creating a post from your video post from your mobile, the length should not be more than 10 minutes, and if you're doing it from web, it is 15 minutes. You can also do a streaming that could be going up to any extent, but primarily we are talking about creating video and graphics. So these are the sizes you should be thinking and you should be limiting to. Let's move to another example of LinkedIn in which you can see how we have posted it, a graphic and a video content. Now moving to the next very famous channel, which is YouTube. You must be knowing it and you must be using it as well. Again, YouTube, you have mostly YouTube is for videos, but even in videos there are thumbnails which needs to be created, correct? So YouTube also gives you this different segments of putting a video. The video size is normally 1080 into 1280 pixel, and the length is maximum 12 hours. If you're creating a short are again shorter videos, the length is 60 seconds and the size is 1920 into 1080 pixel. And if you're creating a YouTube post or a YouTube thumbnail, I would say the size is 1280 into 720 pixel. So all these sizes are optimized through this particular channels. If you do it, your video or your graphic will look completely better, and there nothing would be cut or hidden. So these are few of the examples of YouTube which we have posted. We have posted multiple videos, shorts, and thumbnail. You can see there are few thumbnails as well. So all these things you have to mention and you have to take care of. Let's talk about some more video and graphic styles. So let's say you are putting on a Facebook group, right? So website, how a website should be put there and what should be the size. So any size would be okay if you are putting it on a Facebook page or a Facebook group, right? Now here are some more examples. You can see these are the websites, I would say. Websites, on the website you can see these are the images and the things. So you don't need to think of anything else. You can put any size depending upon with what tool you are doing, and there are flexibilities in all those tools as well, wherein you can resize your image or something. Now let's talk about WhatsApp. WhatsApp is again a very fast communicating tool available in all the smartphones. So again, you have the options of putting video or a graphic. So if you're putting a video, the maximum size which WhatsApp limits is 16 MB and the length it should be 90 seconds to 3 minutes on phone. Correct? So if you have a bigger size video, you have to reduce with some other tools, or you have to make a shorter video so that WhatsApp takes it and you are not forced to remove that. Correct? Now, if you're putting a WhatsApp status, you know, we all do put status maybe in the form of a graphic or a video. So again, the size is 1080 and 1920 and the length should not be more than 60 seconds for videos, and for graphic you can put any size, right? So these are for WhatsApp. Now these are some of the examples of our own WhatsApp group in which we have posted multiple images and videos. Now let's come to Google. You know, again, Google is a search engine, everybody knows, and you have options to create your Google My Business page. Correct? So on that page you can definitely create a graphical post or a video post as usual. So here on the graphical post size, the size remains between 10 KB to 5 MB, and preferably it should be either a JPG or a PNG format, and video again goes up to maximum 75 MB. So whatever video you create for Google, let's create in a 16:9 ratio, which is preferred, and the size should not be going beyond 75 MB, else it's not upload. Right? Now these are few of the examples which we have already done for ourselves. Now let's take some visual checklists. So these are the pointers. We have already talked about all the major platforms in which we are doing social media posting in terms of graphics or videos. Now let's have some pointers, a checklist to make sure that your graphic or a video is visually appealing. So number one, your graphic shouldn't merge with colors in the background with the platform. Let's say Facebook is having a logo in blue color and you're putting the same blue color in the background. I think something would be distorted. It won't look appealing, right? Make them as catchy as possible because everybody wants to see newer things. Correct? So you have to use the features of the tools through which you are creating the graphic. May it be Canva, or people are doing it in Adobe or CorelDRAW or any tool which you take. Try to infuse some features which are eye-catching. Use only high-resolution images so that it doesn't get blurred even if somebody is zooming in. Correct? And make it as clear and crisp as possible. And moreover, you should be having a clear CTA, a call to action on any and every of your graphic or video post. Correct? So these are few of the checklists which you need to take care of. Certain examples you can see, it should be very neat. Like a post, there is the name, a logo, an arrow button and some tips. Now again you can see whatever we have done it as simple and as clear. They are not merging with any of the background colors. The logo is clear, the text are clear. You don't need to put energy and efforts to see what's written on it. Correct? Now let's go to some Canva tool features, because Canva is a great tool which we are creating our posts, and although at times we are doing the video editing as well. So here there are some key features. Access to pre-made templates, because Canva gives you a lot of pre-made templates in which you go and just do some editing and you can create your own graphics, right? So we'll be giving a tutorial for this here. You can also use some stock backgrounds, icons, photos, and you have an option to choose music as well. You can download in different formats. Majorly if you are putting a JPG image or PNG, that's preferred for an image post, and you can do it with a single click. You can also have multiple filters to change the look and feel. You can share design on social media directly from Canva if you want. There is an option of scheduling, and you can also have a simple drag and drop editor. Let's say you want to edit it, you can easily drop and drag editor facility is there. You can do editing as per your choice with simple clicks. And Canva has a feature that it automatically saves all your design. You don't need to click on the file button and save or save as like what we do in Microsoft Office tools, right? So these are the tool features which we suggest you to go with, because that's a fantastic tool. So you'll be learning all this in this tutorial which we are going to give you. And now is the task time. So here what you have to do is, you have to look into different social media styles, then design your graphics and make videos of your learning. So let's say define your task yourself, that you have to create one Facebook post or one Insta post, or you have to design or develop a reel, or you want to post a YouTube video. So you can start doing one for each of the platforms. And again, as I said, keep sharing your learning on videos with your family and friends. That is how you're going to scale up. That's it in this day level 5 learning. So looking forward to see you in the level 6. See you. Bye-bye. Hello everyone. I hope you all are enjoying this video marketing program. And you know what? This is a unique in its own kind because there are bits and pieces which we have worked on in each and every detail. So welcome to the level 5, which is the platforms. You know, video marketing is all about posting and creating multiple types of videos and to be engaged with your customers on different platforms. So today we are going to talk about different platforms because different platforms have different needs. The algorithms are different, the sizes are different, the purposes are different. So let's go on and see what we have today to learn. So today we are going to have, as I said, the platforms, and these platforms are what that I am going to discuss in detail, and we are going to, again, as I said, break it into bits and pieces to make you easier and easier for you. So let's start. The agenda for the day is digital video and graphics, as well as visuals and Canva tutorials. Now we'll start with an affirmation as usual, and we say that I think out of the box and color out of the lines. As you know, graphics and videos, there is no limit to the creativity. So we also tell you to pursue your imagination to the fullest, right? And you can create wonders, believe in yourself. So think everything that's going to be happening all around you. Let's start with the digital platforms now. So as I said, there are different social media platforms. There are different social media styles in which you create a content and post it on that, right? So we're going to start with Facebook. You know, there are different platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, LinkedIn, and there are many more, but primarily in India we use all this. So we are going to talk about this. So let's say about Facebook. Facebook allows you to post a content in the form of a video or a graphic, right? Now, when I say bits and pieces, I mean to say that Facebook is giving you different stages, right? Different creativities in different forms. So let's say Facebook is allowing you to create a post. So what should be the size of the post? So the size of the post should be 1200 by 1500 pixels, right? So when you use the Canva tool, which we are going to give you a tutorial on that, you can go and select one of these, or you can choose this custom size. If you are creating a story should not be length more than 20 seconds. Obviously, it's going to be in a form of a video. And the size is, as mentioned, 1080 and 1920 pixels. Similarly, Facebook has recently launched Reels, in which you can create a video and post it with the duration of less than 60 seconds. Right? The size again is mentioned as 1080 to 1920. And if you're going live on Facebook also allows you to go live. So you can click on just live and you can start streaming your video on Facebook. So again, the maximum duration is for 8 hours, which is too huge, but the size remains the same, which is 1080 to 1920. So as I said, different platforms have different purposes. On different platforms, you have different set of audiences, customers. So based on that, you have to choose the platform and choose this post or reel or different segments of posting your content on this particular social media channel, right? Let's move on to another channel, which is, so this is one of the examples on Facebook which we have done. So all the examples which we are giving is from our own creativity, what we are doing right away. Let's move on to another platform, which is Instagram. Everybody knows about it, that this is one of the most used social media tool. Although the maximum number of registrations are there on Facebook, but the number of active users are more on Instagram. And you know, Instagram is primarily an app in which you do again video and graphic posting. Now, Instagram has also created multiple setups, and they have named segments, I would say, and they have named it as IGTV, post, story, reel, live, and highlights. So you have different segments in which you can post your content. So again, as I said, the sizes and the duration is already mentioned here. If you are going to post any content in IGTV, So IGTV is Instagram television, and the length of a video on this particular platform is 15 minutes if you want to post it from mobile, and 60 minutes from the internet, the web, right? The size is 1920 into 1080. Similarly, if you are doing an Instagram post, it is a square in section, which is 1080 by 1080, and the length of the characters mentioned should not be more than 2200 characters. Otherwise, it looks cluttered and people won't be engaging with it, right? Now, there is a section called story on Instagram. So the story, again, the size remains 1080 into 1920, and the length of the video is not more than 15 seconds, right? Similarly, now if you're going to make a reel are very trending nowadays. If you're going to create a reel, the length of the reel should not be more than 60 seconds, and the size should be again 1080 into 1920, which is a 9:16 portrait form of a video, right? Similarly, you can go live on Instagram as the way you are going live on Facebook. The maximum duration is 60 minutes and the size is 1080 by 1920. And there is a section called highlights. If you go into your bio section, you will see some circles just below your profile. These are called highlights. The highlights, again, you can put your videos not more than 15 seconds, and these highlights stay there for 24 hours only, right? And the size of this highlights is 2000 by 2000 pixel. So as I say, you remember, every platform is unique in some sense or the other, and the purpose is different. You have to understand the real purpose, where you want to do, and this is one of the best tools to create credibility. And as I said, the number of active users are more on Instagram, so try to use this. Let's move to another platform, and this is one of those examples how we are using our Instagram platforms. Coming to LinkedIn. As you know, LinkedIn is a business social networking setup tool, and again, you can post your graphic and videos again here. So if you are posting a graphical post on LinkedIn, the size should be 1200 by 628. If you are doing a video post, again from the desktop, it should not be more than 15 minutes, and from mobile, it should not be 10 minutes. But there is a catch. If you want to go live through some streaming channel, you can go live up to any limit, right? But the video size is primarily video post size is 1080 by 1280. If you're going live, again, the size remains almost similar, which is 1080 by 1280. And if you're doing a cover story, the cover story length is less than 30 seconds and the size remains 800 by 200 pixels. So this is all about LinkedIn. Again, as you know, LinkedIn is a business networking platform. You have to be very selective when you're going to post anything, because most of the CEOs and the top senior officials, they primarily use LinkedIn for business networking and social networking. So if you are one of those, if your target audience is similar to that, definitely this is going to be one of the good and the best platform for you to use. Moving ahead, again, as I said, this is few of the examples which we have done for our LinkedIn. Now coming to YouTube. You know, YouTube is the second most search engine by Google, although it is owned by Google. Google is the first one. YouTube is the second best search engine on which you can find any kind of a video if you want, right? Now, again, here the primary is video, but when we create a video, it requires to post a thumbnail as well. So graphic is also included here. So primarily the video size should be 1920 by 1080 pixel, and the length could be up to 12 hours. You can create shorts and stories. Again, the short and stories are duration is very less, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and the size remains 1080 by 1920 pixels. Similarly, if you are creating a post, it is 1280 into 720 pixel, or even a thumbnail. Even you can switch it on. You can let's say if you want to create a thumbnail of that size also, it works at times. So the thumbnail size is primarily supposed to be 1920 into 1080, but you can create a thumbnail of 1280 into 720 pixel, and these all things go very smoothly on this particular platform. And you know, especially YouTube videos are primarily demonstrative videos where you can go and learn anything. So even if you are into some form of creating a content on video, try to hook your people with some demonstrative videos, but because that is how you are being searched more on YouTube. Next, the examples you can see, these are all the examples which we have done on our YouTube. Now coming to the website. Again, a website can comprise of a video as well as a graphic. So The structure of the website is, depending upon your choice, number one. Number two, what tool you are using. There are a number of tools which are giving you flexibility to create your own website. I'll name like Wix is there, WordPress is there, and there are certain other WooCommerce, or depending upon again your requirement, you can choose. And website, you have all the flexibility of choose any size of the video or any size of the graphic, right? That depends upon your design element, how much big or how long you want to create. But again, I'll suggest you one thing, because whenever you open a website, it takes some time. So the lesser the size of the video, it would be better for the customers to open the website easily. Otherwise, it will take more time to load. So try to keep videos smaller in length so that the website loads, the web page loads faster, right? Graphic, no size limitation, you can put it anywhere. These are few of the examples which is from our own website. Now coming to one of the best tools, one of the fast growing tool, I would say, and the most engaging, a number of people which are using it huge all across the globe. So here on WhatsApp also, you have to liberty to post either a graphical content or a video content. Now if you are putting a video on a WhatsApp, the maximum size allowed is 16 MB and the length is 90 seconds to 30 minutes on phone, because primarily we are using this mobile app and everybody is using drastically, very in a large number people are using. So the video size should not be more than 16 MB. So keep your video short and crisp. Similarly, we put status. Again, if you are going to put a status on your WhatsApp, the size should not be more than 60 seconds and the length should not be 60 seconds, then size remains same, which is 1080 into 1920. Graphic of any size is okay to be posted on WhatsApp, right? So these are few examples of our own WhatsApp posts which we have sent to our customers or our groups, which you can do as well. You can see there are videos, posts, everything. Coming to Google, which is number one search engine, as I said. And on Google, you have, if you are into a business, you create a Google business page, correct? It is called GMB. Now the name has been changed as Google Business Profile or something, right? Now, again, you have options to choose to post either in the form of a video or a graphic. So if you are posting a graphical post on Google My Business, so the size should remain between 10 KB to 5 MB, which is a fair enough size for a graphical content. And if you are going to post a video, the size should not be more than 75 MB. So you should keep below 75 MB, right? So again, you are there with Google. These are few of the examples in which we have posted our content on Google My Business page. You can go and search that as well. Now let's talk about some visual checklists. This will help you to create appealing videos and graphics. So number one is, your graphics shouldn't merge with the colors and the background. Let's say you are using Facebook and Facebook has a light blue color of a logo. So don't try to use those colors primarily, because it is going to be merged. Or even if your logo, let's say your logo is of red color and you're putting a red background, then it will merge. It won't give a beautiful look. So try to make a note that the background color and the graphic color should not merge. Then make them as beautiful, as eye-catchy as possible, because everybody wants to see beautiful things, right? So the more beautiful you make it, the more engaging it would be. Try to use only the high resolution images, because if you are using a low quality image, if somebody is zooming in, the pixel will get expanded and it will be blurred. So try to use high resolution images as well and make it as clear, neat as possible. Try to use not more than 2 to 3 colors. That makes even better. And it should also have a call to action button or some call to action content on the visuals, whatever you are creating. So these were few of the pointers. Now these are the examples which we have created for our own social media. You can see the logo, you can see the content, which is very neat, right? Very trendy, and obviously I would say looks professional. So you have to create similar content. Now let's talk about some Canva tool features, because Canva is a great tool which will allow you to create this graphical content as well as some video to make you go faster. So Canva provides you some pre-made templates, and on those templates, this is just a I would say plug and play device, as well as you just need to click and edit. That's it. So pre-made templates are beautiful, and there are a number of pre-made templates from which you can choose editing, do edit, and you can start creating in your own. You can also use some stock images, photos, music, which is already available on this tool. Create a PNG or JPG image if you're going to post it, because PNG is a high quality image. JPG is a second layer of I would say quality image. If the image size needs to be smaller, keep it in JPG, or if let's say, as I said, till 5 MB, if you can post it on Google, so try to download an PNG image from your Canva. Canva gives you flexibility to choose what kind of a file you want to make, right? Similarly, if you want to download it in a PDF, you can do that just in a single click. Now you have photo filters to change the look and feel of a design. You can use multiple filters out there, and you can also do scheduling of your post directly from this tool called Canva, right? There is an option to do that. Now the editor is as simple as that. As I said, single drag and drop. You can upload your photographs, your own thing. You can just drop it and edit it and do anything you want, right? And the best part is you don't need to save it. Automatically Canva saves all your design. Whatever you're doing, like in normally Microsoft Office, Word and Excel, you need to save as. Here you don't need to do anything. Canva automatically saves your design, what you're doing, right? So nothing to worry at all. So now we are going to give you the Canva tutorial as well, wherein I'll be talking about how you can do a simple editing from a pre-made template and can create your own graphics. Now is the task time. So here you have to look into different social media styles. As we have said, we have covered Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, website as well, WhatsApp. So choose your social media platform, and based on the selection of the platform, choose the content and the audience whom you want to interact with, and design your graphics. Secondly, you have to keep on making videos, as we have asked you when we were talking about creating a video. So share this knowledge with your family and friends in that particular group which you have already made, that today you have learned to create different social media posts for different social media platforms, as well as you have started editing those videos, and this is what you have done. Looking forward to see you in the next day. Bye-bye.